talk to you?
Can I wait? I'm late for work.
Hey, I hobbled down here with wet toenails to tell you this, and I already smudged my little piggy.
Fine, you got 1 minute.
Okay. You know, my favorite cousin Barbara works as a chef in New York. Always been like the big sister I never had growing up.
Hello, you did have a big sister growing up.
Yes, but when Barb and I played hide and seek, she actually looked for me.
Hey, you had fun your way, I had fun mine.
Anyway, when I invited her to my mother's baby shower, she insisted on catering it, and Mom's loved her desserts ever since Barbara's Easy Bake Oven days.
Wow, it's hard to be a whiz with a 30-watt bulb. I just drank the batter.
And she's dying to meet you. I emailed Barbara a picture of you, and she loves the way you dress.
Well, I like her already.
Glad to hear it, because my place is going to be so crowded, she's staying with you. Oh, look, my minute's up. Don't want you to be late. See ya.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is love, and that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Why does Big Dee keep inviting me to all her stupid parties?
It's a baby shower. She's trying to make you feel included and welcome. Plus, Dee Dee made her.
I figured as much. That's why I'm giving her this.
Ma, that's the foot bath I gave you last Christmas.
Correction, this is a brand new baby jacuzzi. Got a box?
Don't you have somewhere to be other than here right now?
You just don't want me to be here to meet Dee Dee's cousin Barbara.
No, it's just she's my guest, and I want to make a good first impression, which is why I don't want you here to meet Dee Dee's cousin Barbara.
I'm not gonna embarrass you. I have some class, you know. Hey, if you don't have a box, I can just wrap it with a hefty bag and a twist tie.
Hello, all. I'd like you to meet Barbara.
Hi, I'm Mona.
Oh, Dee Dee's told me so much about you, I feel like I know you. I like her hair.
I'll get the rest of your bags.
Hi, it's nice to meet you. I'm not allowed to say any more than that because my daughter's ashamed of me.
And you gotta be Phyllis.
So, Barbara, Dee Dee tells me you make a mean peach cobbler.
It's just the good home cooking I grew up with. But as a chef, I don't get to lick the bowl clean. The health department tends to frown on that.
So, Barb, as a sophisticated woman with impeccable taste, do you think this could pass as a baby jacuzzi?
No.
What do you know?
You're spoiling me. You didn't have to drive me to work, park, and ride with me in the elevator.
Actually, I did. I need to collect my paycheck.
I'll do that.
Oh, and don't forget my friend Zach's gallery opening tomorrow.
What do you wear to something like that?
Something très chic, not too avant-garde.
Got it.
You have no idea what she just said, do you?
Not a clue. But I'm hoping my baby blue Pele Pele does the trick.
Now, if your trick is drawing ridicule, then your trick will do the trick.
Man, I never know what to wear or how to act when I'm with Camille's friends. I'm just afraid she'll think I'm not good enough to hang with her crowd.
What you need is a quick image makeover. And I know just the person to do it. Me.
Mr. Green Plaid Tiny Pants? I don't think so.
That's my look. For you, I'm thinking Urban meets Armani sprinkled with a soup saw of Shaft.
I don't know about the look, but I am kind of hungry for some soup.
I have my work cut out for me. We should start without delay.
I guess I could use some help. But if you try to put eyeliner on me, it's over.
I promise you this overhaul will be strictly macho. Yay! This is gonna be so much fun!
Lolo, I promised your father I wouldn't buy one more maternity outfit, so I bought two.
What? You haven't changed?
Yes, I have. I look like I ate Miami.
Mom, Barbara and I were talking about what kind of cake you want for the shower.
Is not having a shower at all one of my options?
No, your friends are coming to celebrate the new life you're bringing into the world.
They're coming to see how big I am.
And to rub my stomach. Why is it people think they have the right to invade my space and to touch my belly? It's just rude, and it's getting on my nerves.
You haven't seen Rude till you try to cancel the shower I've worked on day and night for the last 6 weeks. Now you are gonna show up, shake some hands, and play Guess That Baby Food, and you're gonna like it.
Somebody has low blood sugar.
Sorry, Mom, I just want this shower to be special, so let's talk cake.
I was thinking of something simple in a lemon chiffon.
With fondant icing laced with fresh lilies and marzipan fruits.
Oh, I was thinking a sheet cake with a little black plastic baby on top.
Enjoying the peach cobbler?
I haven't looked up in the last 10 minutes. Does that tell you anything?
Glad you like it. There's plenty left. No shame in having seconds.
This is my third. Any shame in that?
If there were, I'd be out of business. Mona, I have to tell you, I love your place. Thanks for the hospitality. Oh, which reminds me, this is for you.
Ooh. I Am Not My Mother, A Woman's Guide to Not Becoming the Woman She Fears Most.
From everything Dee Dee told me about you and your mom, I thought that would be perfect.
Really? What exactly did she say?
Not much. Just that you're afraid to get married because if it doesn't work out, you'll end up like your mother. Which I understand because divorce made my mother bitter too.
That's a lot of not much.
Which is how I knew you'd love that book. See, once you read it, you won't have to spend unshowered weekends in your robe with Haagen-Dazs and SpongeBob. Dee Dee told me about that too.
Of course she did.
And if you follow the tips to breaking the cycle of bitterness, you might finally be able to attract a man.
I'll take that fourth bowl of cobbler now. Do you have anything that doesn't have Nike, Sean John, or FUBU printed on it? Nope. Look, I said you could help me. I never agreed to marry Kate and Ashley.
It's George and Matt, and we can hear you.
I had to call for backup. Matt's an expert in social graces, and George is your health and beauty guru.
It takes a village, Spence. How is it I can go through your entire bathroom and the only thing I find resembling a beauty product is a family-sized tub of Vaseline?
I use it as a face cream, a hair grease, and a body lotion. Good Lord, man, you might as well be slathering in Pennzoil. It works.
Yeah, no, it doesn't.
Stick these little storks onto the gift bags?
How about I just use the glue gun to stick your lips together instead? How could you tell your cousin how I feel about my mother? She gave me a book about it. I was humiliated.
I only told Barbara because she feels the same way about her mom. I didn't realize it was such a big deal.
Oh, so when I said don't tell anybody, you thought I meant go tell everybody?
Mona, I simply applied the one-person rule. Everybody knows when you're told a secret, you're allowed to tell one person.
If everybody told one person, then everybody would know everybody's secrets.
Okay, so the rule has a flaw.
And it wasn't just a secret. This is a personal issue that I'm still struggling with, and I don't want miscellaneous people knowing about it.
But Barb's not miscellaneous. You're overreacting.
I'm not overreacting. Just when I open up to you, you prove you're not worthy of it. And I thought sisters were supposed to be able to confide in one another.
They are, and you can.
Well, clearly I can't. I trusted you, but I won't make that mistake again.
I make a pretty good cobbler myself. Mona's favorite until you and your imported spatula rolled into town.
Oh, my God.
It's passable.
Well, Al Roker seemed to like it on the Today Show. Almost popped a staple. But if you don't really
It seems a shame to waste food.
enjoy, I need to get ready for the shower.
Hey, baby, where have you been? Picked up a shower gift, and I want you to take it for me because I'm not going.
The hell you are. If I'm going
to this monster's ball you're going to. Happy birthday, baby Thorn. If you have any secrets, keep them close to your bib. What does that mean?
I'm not talking about it. Who sent the flowers?
Dee Dee, they're for you.
Oh.
Ooh, drama. Finally, a reason to go to that shower. 4 words you must never forget. Tom Ford for Gucci. Gotta say, my ass looks good in these. Must be the 4% Lycra. It's like watching a child take his first steps.
Okay, you're trying to impress Camille by ordering her a glass of wine. She's having steak. Which do you choose? Merlot? Chardonnay or Chablis?
Whichever is the cheapest.
Cancel your spin class, ladies. We're gonna be here a while.
Now, we're gonna do this in one fluid motion.
Is it gonna hurt?
Nah, you're a man.
I love it when they whimper like girls. And remember to always open the door for your lady. It shows you're polite while displaying your newly manicured fingernails. Hey, I'll get my nails buff, but I'm not getting that clear pin polish. So don't even ask me. What?
Tell me he did not just say axe.
I'm not getting that clear pin polish, so don't even ask me.
Dee, I want you to know we canceled our trip to Venezuela this year. We can't do Caracas without you.
Hillary, that's incredibly sweet. And I might add, your eyework healed magnificently.
And you are just glowing.
That's what they say. Enjoy the party.
So, Mom, are you having fun?
They're touching me. I thought you put in an invitation, no touching.
These are your closest friends. They're just trying to make a connection.
And if one more person touches my stomach, I'm going to connect my foot to their sagging buttocks. Alice, want to touch my stomach?
Sorry, I left my 10-foot pole at home.
Mona, I'm glad you came.
I didn't come for you. I came for my unborn sibling.
Okay, Mona told me what happened, but it's only fair I hear your side of the story. So take it from the part where one of you did something to the other, and you don't want me to know.
Phyllis, that may have worked when I was 5, and you wanted to know how much my mother's ring cost, but not today.
So, Barbara, it's a shame what's going on between Dee Dee and Mona, and all over something so trivial.
And it's all because of that stupid book.
The book. Of course, we all know about the book. It's what happened after the book that's so disturbing, but of course your take on it might be completely different.
This is totally my fault. It just started out as a conversation about how much Mona and I have in common.
In common. I totally agree. Like what?
Well, like our views on marriage. I wasn't sure it was for me either. I mean, I love my mom, but I was scared of ending up bitter, jaded, and surrounded by cats like her.
So you and Mona bonded over your bitter, jaded, cat-loving mothers?
I think I smell something burning.
Ma, where are you going?
To heckle young brides at the nearest wedding chapel. That's what we bitter mothers do after a long day of scarring our daughters.
I haven't seen you in so long. Oh my gosh, you're ready to burst. I have to touch your belly.
Let's see how you like it. How about if I touch you here? And here. Well, I'm relaxed and ready to enjoy the party now. So who's up for baby bingo? Ma, I'm sorry. I know you're mad.
Who's mad? I'm not mad. I'm bitter. I'm jaded, and I loves me some cats, but I'm not mad.
Well, I am. This never should have come out like that.
You mean from a total stranger who thinks I'm a total loser who destroyed her daughter's life?
Don't blow this out of proportion. I'm not sure if marriage is for me, that's all.
I had no idea my feelings about divorce had affected you so much.
Oh, come on, Ma. For years you wore black on your anniversary.
It's very slimming.
Even the veil. What message do you think that sent to a little girl?
Mona, I taught you a lot of things. Certainly didn't mean to teach you to fear marriage. Well, honey, I am so sorry. I mean, there are plenty of couples with happy, successful relationships. I just always resented those people and kept them away from you.
For years, I thought all adults were angry.
Well, I want you to know I'm not angry anymore. And I'm starting to make some real progress.
Well, they do say the first 25 years are the hardest.
That is so true. But I'm beginning to get over what happened to me, and you need to get over what happened to me, too.
Well, I'll try if you will.
And just for the record, it was never really marriage I hated. It was your father.
Thanks, fellas. I look good. Real good. Finally, we see the man behind the do-rag.
And it was all worth it just to see that glow on your face. That's not Vaseline, is it?
No, that will be my new exfoliating and moisturizing anti-aging serum.
Brava.
Camila's going to love the new you. And if she doesn't, here's my number. Call me.
Greetings.
Spencer, what have you done to yourself?
I told you to expect something different tonight.
Did you wax your eyebrows?
And I'm okay with that. So, do I look like a man you would be proud to have on your arm in front of your friends?
Is that what all this is about? I tell you what, there's one thing I might tweak a bit.
Yeah? What about the shiny blue Spencer?
It's okay, but this is the man I am proud to have on my arm. What's wrong?
Baby, they took their hands off my toes.
I can't believe you're close friends with Lenny Kravitz. How did you get him to come down here?
Lenny ain't coming, but Dee Dee's here.
What is it with you two? You both have to mess with Mona Jean?
Yeah, that's it. Now sit down.
Come on, Mona. I've got a picture of sangria and the straw.
Fine, but I'll only be here as long as the sangria is.
See? Isn't this nice? Sisters, family, forgiveness, maybe some nachos. What? I'm hungry.
Mona, I'm sorry I betrayed your trust. I wish I could take it back, but I can't.
She's the only sister you've got, so what are you gonna do? Not speak to her for the rest of your life?
Watch me.
Mona,
I just shouldn't have trusted you, that's all.
but you can't trust me.
That's right. I've told Dee Dee plenty of stuff over the years. She's the person I trust most in the world.
Oh, you mean you trust her with stuff like how that bikini wax made you chafe really bad?
You told her that?
It may have come up.
And I also know this summer you said you were in France. You were at fat camp.
I was 12 with high cholesterol.
And I guess fat camp really paid off since you worked at that topless bar to pay for culinary school.
Damn, Dee Dee, you do have a problem.
You just told one person.
I think I'm going to enjoy this drink at the bar.
Thanks a lot, Mona. So is it over? Are we even now?
Actually, I think I'm winning. Oh my God, I have 7 of the 10 warning signs of turning into my mother.
That's not true. You're definitely not number 5.
Excuse me, I just started sticking Kleenex up my sleeves, just in case.
No, you haven't. Well, since there's no hope in saving you, let's focus on saving me.
Then I think we we should start by changing your name, Lil D.
Good news, girls. I picked up the programs for my musical review. Grab a pen, D. Mother needs to practice her autograph.
Mom's show opens on Saturday.
Black Diamonds, the history of upper-class African Americans through song and dance. That's a history I've never been a part of.
And you can thank Phyllis for that and little else. Now, Daisy Blossom, I expect you to be there. And could you tie your hair back so the people behind you can actually see the stage?
Sorry, my big hair and I will be out of town all weekend on a work retreat.
First, your father will be out of town, now you. No one supports my dreams.
Or your drama. Don't worry, Mom, I'll be there, along with your two mates who understand English.
Big Dee Dee, I think it's amazing what you've done. I mean, there must have been hundreds of actresses up for this part, but you got it.
All it takes is talent and star presence.
Plus, Mother rented the theater and financed the whole production.
And I got the money out of your father, which is a talent in itself.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me, finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is love, and that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Hey, baby, what you doing?
Packing for my retreat.
Any chance you can get your mom in that duffel bag? I could use a retreat now that I don't have a man no more.
Sorry, delicious employees only, but it's gonna be so much fun. Bonding, sunbathing. Oh, I found a swimsuit that slims my waist, hikes up my butt, and gives me the perfect body. As long as I don't breathe or swallow.
Oh, hey, Phyllis. Hey. Mona, look at this. Kyle Barker is going to be my mother's co-star. Hello? Kyle Barker, married to Maxine Shaw. Maxine Shaw, the most amazing attorney on the planet. The female Johnny Cochran who has 5 law offices. The reason I decided to go to law school. Don't you ever listen to me when I'm talking?
Not really, not so much.
She's my idol. For years, I've been trying to get my Jimmy Choos back in her door. I know this will shock you, Mona, but there was a time in my life that I failed at something. Are you ashamed to look at me?
Not for the reasons you think.
Out of all the first years, I was picked for a sit-down with Maxine Shaw. I knew that if she liked me, I could turn that into a position which would be like leaping 10 years up the lawyer ladder.
Still waiting for that failure part.
She fails at brevity.
When I sat down for my sit-down, I choked. I guess when faced with realizing my dreams, I became a babbling idiot. But now, thanks to my mom, I can get to Maxine again through her husband. Don't you see? Fate has stepped in to give me a second chance.
Well, that was a yawn of a story. Now tell me, who's the freak in the glitter hot pants with the giant afro wig?
Oh, that's my mother is Angela Davis in the Sisters Got the Power medley.
Oh, I'm gonna need 5 of these.
Oh, you're bringing friends?
No, 1 for each litter box.
Sweetheart, what are you doing here?
Well, I know how you were feeling abandoned by your family, so I decided to host an opening night gathering at my place.
Oh, Tita, you didn't have to do that. But if you insist, have 10 different appetizers, valet parking, and an ice sculpture me as Aphrodite.
What are you talking about?
There's my co-star, Kyle Barker, and his aggressive bulldog of a wife. Yeah, she's some sort of hoity-toity lawyer, and you know how I just loathe uppity types.
A lawyer? Really? Well, I guess I should introduce myself, you know, so I'm not rude.
Right. I've got a meeting to go over some documents tonight, so Connie should just stay at your place.
Oh, I'm always delighted to spend time with my seed, my little cherub, my progeny.
You never could just keep it simple.
Dad, I'm gonna need 2 hours of playtime before homework, some chocolate chip cookies, and a 15% increase in my living expenses. And that's not negotiable. There better be some fresh donuts on that snack table.
The child has 2 parents. What cosmic misfortune caused me to have to raise a mini she?
At least she's not experiencing some midlife crisis in the theater, although it's clearly working out for you, hon. This place must hold what? 50 people?
And your support is my reason for breathing. Rehearsal beckons. Bye-bye.
Maxine Shaw?
Yes, I am.
Maxine Shaw, Maxine Shaw, Max. Hi.
I'm a little frightened you know my name. Luckily, I have Mace in my purse. Don't make me use it.
What's up, everybody?
Oh my God, this suite is beautiful. No wonder Didi loves being rich. And have you seen a list of spa treatments? They even have hot stone massage.
Wow, I don't know how it's legal, but those are 2 of my favorite things.
This is the room I was born to be in. Or Johnny Depp's bedroom.
Oh, look, steam's coming off the pool. It must be 100 degrees. And full of bacteria. Maybe I'll just put my feet in. Can I borrow some socks?
How am I supposed to work up here when there are babes down there waiting to be slathered in suntan lotion? Hey, ladies!
Yeah, I don't know. Kai thinks we're gonna come up with marketing plans with all these distractions. Oh, chocolate-covered distractions.
Look, the robe I was born to be in.
Take that off.
I don't have anything on underneath, but okay.
Leave it on.
Hey, it's a fax from Kai. Attention, lucky people who work for me. I'm stuck in Philly trying to get Adonis off his tour bus, so I won't be attending the retreat. But you know what needs to be done? I'm putting Mona in charge.
Me?
Yes! Sweet. Meet you in the hot tub at 10.
Wait. We have work to do. And just because Kai's not here doesn't mean we can goof off.
I think that's exactly what it means.
And what it means is we're staying in here until the work is done.
I wouldn't have come if I'd known I had to work. Road check, road check.
If my friend got no money, and I say take all of my honey, take nobody's business. If I do,
If I give her my last nickel and it leaves me in a pickle, tain't your business and tain't her business.
taint his business, taint her business, taint
Nobody's business.
if I do.
Do you?
Oh yeah. You were fabulous. The man's intolerable.
What do you mean? He was great.
I've had enough of his upstaging me and his James Earl Jones wannabe voice. It's maddening.
Well, why don't you talk to the director? I'm sure he can help you. I'd hate for you to ruin this chance for me. I mean, for you.
Of course. Talk to the director. He'll straighten out that basso idioso.
Maxine Shaw.
You again? Your stammering scared my kid, and she doesn't scare easily. She knows the story of her conception.
Your husband has an amazing voice.
It's not my husband. It's a vicious rumor. We're engaged, hence the ring, and he's also my neighbor who followed me here from New York. He's the father of my child, long story. Why am I talking to you?
Because I'm a good ear. Dee Dee Thorne, third-year law student at Bolt, and top of my class and president of the Student Association of Trial Lawyers.
You know, you look familiar. Have I seen you at the firing range?
No, we've never met, but I have studied every one of your cases. I even bought the same Prada suit you closed a Fernandez murder trial in, and I'm sorry about earlier, but it was just the thrill of meeting someone I respect so much. Here, these are for you.
Thanks. It's flattering to have a fan. But in the future, if you're thinking of me, think Hickory Farms. Not the cheese, the meat. Oh, God. I know that look. Look, I'd like to talk more about you, but after the premiere. We'll do this.
That'd be great.
I will be in my dressing room, seething.
Such a prima donna, but so damn sexy.
Mom, I think things are beginning to look up.
You bet they are. I took your advice and I explained to the director that Dee Dee Thorne does not finance her own aggravation, and thusly, that Devo Kyle Barker has been fired. What? And it's all thanks to you.
Now she listens to me?
I can't believe we're trapped in here. Every time I hear somebody jump into the pool downstairs, I die a little inside.
Okay, focus. Now, we are going to need unique marketing plans for each artist. And let's go big with it. I'm thinking Billboard, VH1, MTV, drive time radio spots. What do you guys think?
VH1, drive-in. Hey, who ate all the fancy cheese wrapped in tasty vegetables I never heard of?
Spencer, Kai put me in charge here, and I really need you to back me up. Besides, the faster we get the work done, the faster we can get to the hot tubbing.
You're right. I'm sorry, Mona. Okay, people, listen up. We need to do this work, and we need to do it now. It's not Mona's fault she's sucking the fun out of the room.
Thank you, Spencer.
I'm here for you, girl.
They just pulled the pig out of the luau pit.
Hey, you guys, we have got to get this done. Okay, but after lunch, we are working.
I'm still here for you, girl.
Just go.
Yes.
Mona, still stuck in Philly? Hope you've got everyone working hard. Does working on a tan count?
Hey, Phyllis,
Mona ain't home. I'm lonely and I got lasagna.
It smells incredible.
And it tastes even better. So loosen up those tight jeans and get ready to eat like nobody's watching.
Oh my God, Phyllis, this is delicious.
Cooking separates good mothers from bad mothers.
My mom hasn't cooked in like 25 years.
What did I just say?
I should have seen that coming, but I'm on a mozzarella high.
Wow, you are taking to that lasagna like a pro. Is there something bothering you?
Remember Maxine Shaw? My big second chance? Well, I blew it again.
Don't feel bad. Mona's blown tons of opportunities. But look at her now. She's vice president of a record label. Of course, she still doesn't have a man, but there's some boulders you just can't push uphill. Hello? Oh, hi, baby. What's going on?
This retreat is a nightmare.
Mona's blowing it again.
Nobody's listening to me. All they want to do is eat pig and get rubbed with rocks.
Well, I would say that's what you get for not taking your mama, but I won't because I'm more sensitive than that.
I don't know what to do.
Mona, remember a sweet little girl who refused to go to school because kids made fun of her eye patch?
You said it's not how many eyes you have, it's the love you have in your heart.
Thank God you bought that crap, because I needed you to get on that school bus so I could get to the track.
Ma, did they have child protective services back then?
point is, if you want people to listen, you have to tell them what they need to hear.
That is great advice, Ma. I think I'll actually take it this time. Bye.
Of course, simple manipulation. That's brilliant.
The show's over tonight. I want you and the maids to lead the standing ovation. But don't jump up too quickly. That'll be too obvious.
You know, Mom, after seeing the dress rehearsal, I think replacing Kyle Barker with the understudy was definitely the right choice.
I think so too, dear.
I mean, the understudy is so good and so young looking.
We do have that in common. How young?
It was weird. When Kyle was on stage, you seemed so much larger than life, but with the understudy, it was much more balanced.
Oh, really? Interesting. You know, I have been feeling a bit guilty about the way I disposed of Kyle. I mean, he deserves one more shot at the spotlight before nature drops its sad gray curtain on him.
I marvel at your ability to always think of others.
I just look like I'm thinking of others, dear. It's acting.
This better be good. I cut my spa treatment short. My pores are wide open and staring daggers at you.
I thought I would treat everyone to happy hour. So I ordered up some appetizers and champagne. Thank you. You know, because I thought about it. And I am not Kai. So we're here at this beautiful resort, and we should live it up.
That's what I'm talking. I knew you were one of us, Mona.
That's right. So enjoy. The bar is open.
Incoming fax, Mona.
Hey, not my problem. I'm on vacation now.
It's from Kai. What the hell is going on? The hotel manager says the spa and bar tabs are through the roof. If the marketing plans aren't done by the time I get back, you people who work for me will be the people who used to work for me.
You know what this means?
Of course, but just to be sure, why don't you tell me what you think it means?
It means we better get to work before we don't have any work to go to.
And I knew Dee Dee Thorne was back when I saw the standing ovation, though the elderly section was a little slow to rise.
Thank you so much for coming, Kyle. You were fantastic tonight.
Yes, I was. Even through the agony of your mother's 10th curtain call.
Kyle, be a good little baritone. Give me a drop of scotch.
Oh, goodness, we get to play the star in the main drunk again.
You know, Maxine, I have a little confession to make. You and I did meet. I had an interview with you, and it was horrible. I mean, I was horrible, not you.
I was wondering when you were going to own up to that.
You knew?
A good lawyer never forgets a face, especially one that's seconds away from throwing up on my executive's end guard. But look at you now, holding your food down, actually speaking in complete sentences. You've come a long way.
Well, I wasn't going to do anything to mess up my second chance with you. I even got my mother to rehire Kyle after their little blow-up.
So you're to blame for this debacle?
Blame? What do you mean, blame?
That man was about to give up all this nonsense and get his ass back to Wall Street where it belongs. Now he's recommitted to this foolishness, and I'm left having to sit through more productions of My Legs Too Short to Run From the Man.
I just...
Nothing. What you did proves that you're not ready to be one of my lawyers. One of the cardinal rules of being an attorney is never ask a question you don't already know the answer to. You did all this to get in good with me, but you never even considered all the possibilities and all the outcomes.
Well, how was I supposed to know that a wife wouldn't want to emotionally support her husband?
See, there's my husband! That's another reason why you won't be one of my lawyers.
You don't listen.
Attention, everyone. A toast. First, to me, who is one step closer to the bright lights of Broadway. But mostly to my daughter, who has stood by my side. You mean more to me than the world. Thank you, dear.
You're welcome, Mom. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some lasagna in my bedroom. And I am never listening to Phyllis again.
And I thought this evening couldn't get any better.
put a smile on Kai's face. Well, maybe not on her face, but on the inside.
Well, now that we are finished, I have something to confess.
Me too. I've got the clock radio in my suitcase. It took me an hour to unscrew from the nightstand. And after all that work, I had to take it.
I meant the last fax. Kai didn't send it. I did. But you guys made me do it because you wouldn't listen to me. And yeah, I would like to be one of the gang. But I have responsibilities now, and I didn't come this far for y'all to take me down.
That's not what we were trying to do.
Well, it sure felt like it.
Sorry, Mona.
Yeah, me too. I just can't believe you lied to us.
Yeah, I feel so dirty, so used. So impressed. Good job. Hugs.
Close your mouth!
Is it just me, or do these noodles taste extra fantastic tonight?
Everything tastes better when you're getting some.
Which explains why my noodles suck.
You know, this is the first time since 5th grade that I have a boyfriend to share Valentine's with.
So you and Chase have big plans this weekend?
Well, he hasn't exactly said anything yet, and I'm not expecting much. You know, a card, flowers, some chocolates, a moonlit dinner on a garden rooftop, perhaps some simple skywriting, nothing big, though.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy, inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is love, and that's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Well, this is my first Valentine's sans amour, but just because I don't have a man doesn't mean I don't have a plan. It's a day about love, and I'm gonna love myself.
Can I watch?
Can I watch you watch?
You know, Petey, I wrote that love myself speech, and it sounds just as pathetic coming from you.
So what about you guys?
I'm just gonna hit up a club after 11. Anybody still on their own at that hour on Valentine's is pretty easy pickings.
As for me, I'm hooking up with Franco again. We've agreed to spend every Valentine's together if we're still single. This will be 10 years running. Franco's such a loser.
Then stop seeing him.
But he's gorgeous and he'll be naked before I unlock the door. God, I can't wait till he gets here.
Hey, Jenna. Did you get that candy from your Valentine?
No, I bought it to taunt the models at my agency. Those tall, skinny coat-racks. The only reason they're in a good mood lately is because they all have boyfriends to be with on Valentine's.
Yes, well, who doesn't?
Only ask me. I'm sure I'd rather have a man, but at least I'm not lying about how I'm going to love myself.
Katie, I told you, this is a sports agency, okay? We do not have tiny little hearts hanging from the desks.
I see you're a morning cup of joy, as usual. Maybe you could show a little more kindness since the season of love is upon us.
Oh, no. Yep, you caught the sickness just like the rest of them. Love, love, love. Blech. You know, people like you make me want to put half cream, half cyanide in my coffee.
You really could stand to embrace the spirit of Valentine's.
Thorn, it is an artificial holiday. I mean, it's not like we're acknowledging the birth of the Messiah, or the resurrection, or the return of the great pumpkin. No. It's all about men buying expensive things for women who then turn around and break their hearts into millions of tiny little pieces.
Ooh, I'm sensing a little Valentine's Day massacre in your past.
My fiance broke up with me on that day. I don't care to discuss.
Well, Brett, maybe your heart would heal if you would give yourself over to the holiday.
Yeah? Well, I think that people in love should just give themselves over to a cliff. Have a nice day. Or a bad day. Doesn't really matter.
This is nice.
Yeah, and this is only a regular night. Think of how nice it would be if this were a special night. It comes around once a year, special night.
Maybe any night with you is special.
Oh, that's sweet. But if there were a really special night, say sometime soon, what would be your idea of a good way to celebrate it?
Every time I look in your eyes, it's a celebration. Doesn't get any better than that.
But if it did?
You know what? I promised I'd help close the bar. But I'll be in Napa on Friday, but be back for the weekend. So don't make plans.
Because you made some?
Sure. We'll grab a pizza or something. Bye, beautiful. And bye, beautiful's beautiful mom.
Marry that man now. Such an incredible guy. Almost as good as my sweetie Glenn, who has declared it Valentine's week. This was today's gift.
Where's the bottom to that?
Actually, I thought this was a bottom. But who cares? It'll fit around something.
Why do I ask questions that I don't want the answers to?
Because I raised you to be curious and not grumpy like you are now. What's going on?
I don't think that Chase has made any plans for Valentine's Day.
Well, what we used to call pathetic, we now call empowerment. So take the initiative. Make your own damn plans.
Well, is that what you're doing?
Oh, no, my man loves me.
And Brett's been in such a bad mood lately, he's making everybody miserable, especially me. I've got to get him off our backs, especially mine.
Oh, this one is simple. Brett obviously needs female companionship. Maybe you can help him find a lady friend.
Mom, that is not the answer to everything.
Of course not. Tasty alcoholic beverages are the answer to everything. In my experience, when men are cranky, they need some hanky-panky. And in your father's case, a little spanky.
I hope that's the alcohol talking.
Delicious really needs a hit record, Spence.
That's why I'm hoping our project with Smooth Vinyl works out. Spencer speaking. Now it's your turn. Naomi, girl, what's up? How are things at Smooth Vinyl?
Naomi Dawson again?
You'll have it tomorrow. Ciao, Bella.
Ciao, Bella?
Naomi brings out my international side.
Yeah, well, she brings out my ugly side. I know that you have to work with her on the marketing, but I just want to make sure she doesn't try to steal Adonis like she stole Big Fat Slim Jim.
Hey, just because Naomi signed more artists than you doesn't mean you have to hate. And Mona, you are hating.
My problem with her is strictly professional. She does this for the buyers and this for the programmers. It calls a big old tease.
I'm cool with all of that.
Hello, children. Time for show and tell. This is a beautiful gay man. Hola. His name is Franco, and he's mine for the weekend.
Hey, I'm Spencer.
Hi, I'm Mona.
It's nice to finally meet you. And Mona, if you come to my salon, I could do wonders with your hair. Well, maybe not wonders, but I could do better.
I hear you're from Miami. What's happening down there? You a native?
No, I'm originally from the Twin Cities.
Sodom or Gomorrah?
That just gets funnier every time you say it. Mona, do you mind if I use the loo?
Oh, it's up the hall to the right. Just push my lacy things aside.
I sure will, right after I try them on. I just like to shock the straighties.
He's so on my nerves already. I gotta get rid of him. All he does is talk about himself and make fun of other people. Who could be friends with somebody like that?
Hey, Jenna, I have a proposition for you.
Oh, sorry, Dee Dee. Even if I were desperate enough to switch teams, you're not my type.
Good to know I'm being overlooked by both men and women on Valentine's Day. No, what I meant was I wanted to set you up on a blind date. There's this guy.
Oh, do it, Lockett. Tell me where.
I don't know, Thorne.
I just think going out on Valentine's is the perfect way to take the edge off and stop you from making assistants cry.
Maybe I like being bitter. You know, maybe the lack of distraction fuels my success.
Or maybe you're just afraid to spend time with a beautiful, sexy woman.
Are you talking about yourself, Thorne?
I'm not that demented.
Fine. Brett Mahoney isn't afraid of anything. Except certain spiders. I don't care to discuss. All right, tell your friend she's got a date. She just better be prettier than I am.
Hey, I wasn't expecting to see you till Saturday.
Well, I missed you. Plus, your sofa ate my nano again. It must really like Kanye. What's this?
Oh, you weren't supposed to see that.
Your book and a candlelight dinner on a boat?
Yeah, it's a surprise for Saturday. Surprise!
So you made Valentine's Day plans for us?
Well, yeah, I mean, you didn't seem to have any. So here's the rundown. We are picked up by a limo and driven to a boat. We will take a moonlight cruise where we'll enjoy dancing and dining. Then a limo ride home where we'll indulge in passionate sex with Valentine's Day protection. Followed by morning after French toast.
So did you schedule a kiss too?
Well, I was thinking after the crystal, but before the body gel, and somehow I don't think that's what you mean.
So you just assumed that I wasn't going to do anything special for our first Valentine's Day?
Oh, I didn't assume. I was pretty sure.
Wow. That says a lot. And I'm not just assuming that. I'm pretty sure.
Happy Valentine's Day Eve, baby.
Not for me. Because I took your advice, Chase and I had a fight.
Guess you picked a bad day to start listening to me. Here, take this chocolate heart Glenn gave me. I have 12 more at home.
Phyllis, Coco and I are on the way to the dog show at the Armory. I invite you to go with us, but I'm afraid you might win.
What are you doing? Trying to find your mute button.
I understand why you're in a bad mood. It's Valentine's. Well, don't be down, Phyllis. Think of all those hundreds of Ben and Jerry's workers you kept employed all these lonely years. I say, double chins up.
Excuse me, but I have a Valentine. So tonight, when Charles gets on his stepladder to give you a kiss, remember which one of us is kissing hot young lips and which one of us is wiping off old mustache dye.
Hey, Spence, we need to get started on the... Oh, Naomi, I didn't know you were going to be here.
I just thought it'd be good for the three of us to have a little FaceTime before this record drops.
Good idea. We done?
Mona, I know you see us as rivals, but I don't. We need to support each other professionally, not fight over scraps.
You mean scraps like Big Fat Slim Jim? Scraps that I discovered, that I groomed, that I made platinum, that you stole? Oh, was Usher a scrap when you pushed me out of the way to get to him in 98? Yeah, I'm still a little bitter about that one.
Girl, there's a reason why they call the past the past. I mean, why compete when our careers aren't even on the same track?
Yeah, Naomi's in charge of A&R and marketing in her label, and she's going to be on the cover of Vibe next month.
Well, la-dee-da.
Spence, you don't have to brag on me.
You know, Naomi, there was a time when I just smile and let your arrogance slide, but that time is not now, so get your ass up out my chair.
Well, this has been excruciatingly uncomfortable. Kind of how Mona's feet must always feel.
Be mine. Heartthrob. Ah, puppy love.
Don't make me crush the candy. There's something I need to tell you.
No, me first. I know it's our 10th Valentine's together, and you have been the world's best date all these years.
Okay, you're done. Let's talk about last night.
But you didn't let me finish.
Well, it takes you so damn long. There are prescriptions for that.
It may you didn't let me finish what I was going to say. I think we need a major change in our relationship.
Oh, I'm so glad you think so too.
That's why I'm moving to San Francisco, so we can be together all the time.
Say what?
I've realized the reason there's never been anyone else for us is because we are searching for something we already have.
A commitment-free annual bang?
Love. So I'm moving in with you. And finding a job is no problem. There are plenty of hairstyling opportunities here. You see? It's a sign.
I need to talk to somebody about Chase. I've ruined everything, just like I do every time I get a man. I'm sorry. Did I come at a bad time?
Yes, thank you. Come in.
I'll get you a tissue, man. And maybe some mousse.
Don't leave me alone with him. That man is trying to move in with me.
Moving in? You told me you never wanted to see him again.
Oh, he did he?
Damn this small apartment.
Do you know what else seems small? My problems. Bye.
Okay, fine. You're suffocating me.
Yeah? Well, those glasses make you look fat.
And you need to toss the spray bottle, sister, because no one's believing that man tan.
And you are incapable of loving anybody but yourself. Look at that Adam Warhol. The head is almost actual size. And the head is your one-man show.
Which one?
All of them. I mean, 40 Asians and a mule? Talk about pretentious.
Pretentious? Your name's not even Franco. It's Francis. Emphasis on the cis.
That was beneath you.
I'll tell you one thing that's never going to be beneath me again.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, this doesn't mean I'm not still mad at you.
I knew it all along, Thorne. This was just an elaborate plan to get to me. It was inevitable, you know, I mean, who could resist all this?
Everything you said is so wrong on so many levels. I'm just here to witness my matchmaking magic.
Okay, all right. And I'll admit it actually feels good to have a Valentine's date. Maybe it'll help erase the memory of that hideous night last year with Jenna.
You got a problem with the name Jenna?
No, not the name, just the cold-hearted hag who owns a modeling agency in our building.
There's a cold-hearted hag who owns a modeling agency in our building? Oh, who knew? I gotta go make a call.
Dee, it's so nice of you to be here to introduce us. Is that him? Not much hair, huh?
Yes, but no. I made a mistake.
What?
You see, that guy? He's a serial killer. Who knew?
Jenna?
Brett?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
I think the real question is, what am I doing here? Bye.
Wait. You set me up with my ex-fiancé? Are you friggin' kidding me?
Brett, I didn't know. You two seem perfect for each other.
We were perfect for each other until she told me to eat my engagement ring and die.
I said please. Now, I believe it was you that I caught doing a body shot off a stripper.
Oh, I was with a client.
You were always with clients, Brett.
Jenna, I told you, I live this, okay? I breathe this.
Yeah, we've all heard the speech.
You're already in a pretty deep hole. You want to keep on digging?
No, I'm done. Can I leave now?
No. Me first.
If we kill a few hours, my friend Spencer will be here trolling for losers.
I have to say, I'm impressed with your marketing plan. You're very talented.
Greatness has always been my destiny. I've just been pacing myself.
You know, we probably shouldn't tell Mona about us going out and having drinks.
Yeah, we wouldn't want her to tell you to get your ass up out of this booth.
I'm surprised someone as cute as you doesn't have a date tonight.
I was going to say the same thing to you. Although it is Valentine's and we are out together. So I guess we both do have dates.
I guess we do.
Happy Valentine's Day.
I didn't know if I was going to see you tonight.
Of course you were going to see me. Baby, we really got to work on this having faith in your man thing.
Oh, jeez, I am so sorry. I guess I just panicked when you never mentioned Valentine's Day, and I wasn't trying to steal your romantic thunder. It's just, I've been disappointed a lot in my life, so I tend to rely on myself.
Well, now you can rely on me. And if you like that, then you'll love this. I already packed your bag, and I'm taking you somewhere special for the weekend.
Oh, where? Tell me, where?
Do you trust me, Mom?
I trust you.
Then I just got my gift.
I think you should stay, 'cause every day will seem to be Valentine's Day.
You know, you should actually be grateful. Because of me, you finally faced your pain, and now the real healing can begin.
You really think I was going to buy that?
I was hoping.
Okay, all right, maybe you were right on one count. You know, seeing Jenna again did give me some closure, so I think it all worked out for the best.
See, I knew it was a good thing.
It was. I mean, the woman didn't even have a date for Valentine's Day.
How pathetic is that?
Oh, somebody had a good Valentine's.
Indeed I did, but how did you know?
That smile on your face? I know that smile. I've given lots of women that smile.
So what lucky woman is wearing one today because of you?
It was just me and my cat Smokey on the sofa this year. Gotta give the Bay Area babes a breather every once in a while.
Couldn't find a date, huh?
Not even with cash.
This is my worst Valentine's Day ever.
I would have had more fun donating bone marrow.
Same time next year.
You got it, Dave. Spencer, there you are. I have a message for you.
Wait, since when do you take messages?
Well, Adam tries to look efficient on the day the hot sandwich guy with the tight shorts comes in.
That is so not why. Oh my God, is he here? Can he see me? Make me look important.
Can I have my message?
Huh? Oh, right. Naomi Dawson called.
Why is she still calling you? The project we're doing with the record company is already set.
Adam, didn't I tell you to keep quiet about her?
And didn't I tell you that would cost you? Now that I'm saving money for a house, I can only keep my mouth shut for a price, which is why I will tell you that Dave has an online gambling problem.
Can we get back to why Naomi is calling Spencer?
Oh, so they hung out Valentine's Day. Why shouldn't she call him?
Spencer, you told me the only action you were getting on Valentine's Day was snuggling up to your gay cat, Smokey. Why would you lie to me?
I didn't tell you because I really like her. And I know you don't.
You know what? Just leave me out of it.
I bet that $5 is looking like a real bargain right now.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy inside of me. Whatever we want, all we need is love. That's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
Phoebe,
Hey, Gus.
check out the backhand I perfected this weekend. Okay, that's another $150 lesson down the drain. So, I have a really difficult assignment I think you'd be perfect for.
You need me to negotiate a deal. Land a college prospect. Fly to Paris for the Tour de France.
I need you to dump a client.
Do they live in Paris?
If they did, I'd do it myself. No, the client is Melba Barnes. Good tennis player, has potential, but as one of our lowest earning clients, she has to go.
What about endorsement deals?
Let's just say her family loves her, but the camera doesn't. It adds 15 pounds. And a mustache.
Got it. Melba has to go. But, just out of curiosity, why me?
Well, you're a girl, she's a girl, it just seemed right. Besides, you're not a real agent till you've made somebody cry. Let me know how that goes.
You know, it feels so good to just go out and relax. What I really need is to spend a whole day getting a massage.
You know, I've been told I'm very good with my hands. Well, I've never actually been told that, but I'm pretty sure it's true.
Spencer, thanks for taking me to that incredible restaurant tonight. And how'd you find my favorite wine?
Let's just say a crate fell off a ship and into my boy's El Camino, which doubles as a wine cellar.
I think I know him. Does he also sell imported cheeses out of his glove compartment?
Yeah, I try to stay away from the perishables. You know, you're nothing like people say you are.
Well, I can totally be myself around you. I know I have a reputation for being cutthroat in the music business, because I am. But away from work, people see a very different side of me.
Well, I like this side of you. In fact, I like all sides of you.
You know, I need to get home. All that pasta made me sleepy.
You had the chicken.
I had pasta for lunch. Thanks again, Spencer. Good night.
You're the only agent wearing a bra around here. You must be Dee Dee.
And you must be Melba. I wasn't expecting you to be so sporty.
You're so strong. I'm so excited to finally meet a female agent instead of all these man pigs around here. Especially the one with the lousy backhand.
How about the one with the hanky? He's the one that really gets to me. Wow, that's quite a deep laugh you've got there. Anyway, I called you here because GMG is making some changes.
Well, they sure are. And pairing me up with a female agent of your caliber tells me that.
My caliber?
Hell yeah. I Googled your ass. Signed Dwight Mitchell. You're an agent who's also a lawyer. With my career in your hands, the two of us are gonna rock the sports world. I'm so excited you're representing me now.
Well, actually, the reason I wanted to meet you was I'm excited too.
Ladies, I have a big announcement.
Where do you hear this? It's incredible.
Pipe down, dear. This is my moment. My acting career has taken a glorious U-turn. Dee Dee LaFontaine has been invited to the final callback for the sensational new cinematic thriller, Junior High Horror in 3D.
That's great, Mom.
A little more excitement here. Your mother could have a job, a paying job. Money could be coming in instead of always going out. Isn't that incredible?
Junior High Horror in 3D? Dad, I wouldn't retire just yet.
True, it is on the lower budget end of the film spectrum. Apparently, I have to supply my own big blood. But it's a role of a lifetime. It's a sadistic gym teacher.
Is there any other kind?
Anyway, my character pushes her athletes past the limits of endurance and pays the ultimate price. Her life, people, keep up.
Plus, she's gonna get paid. Isn't that incredible?
Well, I'm glad someone's career is going well. My boss told me to cut Melba Barnes from the GMG roster, but I couldn't bring myself to do it.
That's fantastic news.
Huh?
I swear she hadn't been drinking today. I smelled her coffee on the way over.
I am sorry about your situation, but spending time with Melba will help me research my role by getting inside the mind of a female jock.
Well, I'm glad my failure could help. Any other ways I might screw up at work that might be beneficial to you?
None I can think of right now. Give me some time.
tricks to keep your younger man guessing in the bedroom?
You sure?
Keep the whole thing, burn it when you're done.
Hey, Mona. Phyllis, glad you're here, too. Listen, last night, I tried all my surefire romantic moves on Naomi and nothing worked. Not even licking my lips seductively, like so.
Oh. Maybe that's not surefire, that's backfire.
I can't believe you're still wasting time talking about Naomi Dawson.
Well, I think she's amazing. And I can tell she's into me, too. I just don't know how to win her over.
Well, I say dump the lip licking and make a big romantic gesture that lets this girl know exactly how you feel. And don't be afraid to go all out.
Oh, like buy her all the roses in the bucket at 7-Eleven.
Yeah, and get her a Slurpee and some pantyhose, too. Girls love that.
Yeah, I know that Melba's rough around the edges, but she'd be great endorsing one of your products. What about tires? She can remove lug nuts with her bare hands. Hello?
Greetings, Diva D. I was just dropping off my headshot at the modeling agency downstairs. P.S. You should totally fire your receptionist.
Why?
So you can hire me. I love this place.
Gus, this is Adam Benet. He works at Delicious Records with my sister.
And I am so not loyal, so if you ever need a new receptionist, let me know.
Uh-huh. So, Dee Dee, how'd it go with Melba?
I landed her a huge endorsement deal, so there was no reason to let her go.
You got her an endorsement deal? Who on earth would want her as their spokesperson? I don't even care. As long as the check clears. Let me know when that comes in.
Will do. Oh, sorry. I forgot I don't work here. Yet. Call me.
Uh-huh.
Wow, Dee Dee. You lied to your boss. $10 and I won't tell him.
How do you know I lied?
Lying is how I make my living. Right now, Mona thinks I'm in the men's room.
Sexy from the right. Sexy from the left. Dab on a little cologne. Cinnamon room spray. Damn.
Hi. You said you arranged a spa day for me. I didn't realize you meant a spa day for me and you.
Yeah, you like it?
You certainly took me by surprise. Did you order cinnamon rolls?
I think it's just the candles. How about some champagne?
Spencer, you didn't have to do this.
Well, you said you needed a massage, and I've really been enjoying spending time together. I just want you to know how much.
I'm sorry. Just can't handle this right now.
Mona, Spencer's on his way in. Whatever you do, do not mention his date with Naomi last night. It did not go well. For $10, I'll tell you why.
I don't want to know anything. I'm not the type of friend to say I told you so. Hey, Spencer, heard your date with Naomi didn't go so well. Can't say I'm surprised.
I thought you weren't that type of friend.
You know, I didn't think I was, but it turns out I am.
I don't understand what happened. Naomi and I were totally vibing. Then she just ran out when we started getting close.
Why are you trying to make sense of this woman? She's playing you. This is the best thing that could have ever happened. She's gone. Be happy. I'm happy.
I'm going for a walk.
I find it interesting that how you feel about a rival overrules supporting a friend. That's pretty shallow and heartless. I've never felt closer to you.
Melba, you're already looking fabulous thanks to the facial regimen I gave you to use for the last few days.
Olay Regenerist Thermal Skin Polisher. I say Olay to Olay. I'm gonna go home tonight, try it on my abs. Hell, considering the magic it worked on her, I want to use it all over.
This could be one of the most important moves of your career, not to mention mine. The company that makes these fake fingernails is very interested in giving you an endorsement deal.
I have to say you look radiant. This is better than when I waxed my friend Pablo until he resembled a slimmer hip J-Lo.
So, dear, I'm sure you're aware that I'm a well-known actor.
I've never heard of you. Were you big when my parents were young?
Arms like a man and a delightful sense of humor. Anywho, I have an audition. I thought you might give me some tips about portraying a lady jock.
I'm sure Melba doesn't want to spend all of her time off talking about sports. So, what's the word on the French Open? Who should I put my money on? Now, I know you can't really tell me. So, blink once for Venus, twice for Serena.
Charles is James. Now, Melba, when I'm using the gym whistle, do I blow first then yell, or yell then blow?
Do you mind if I sell this chin hair on eBay?
Hey! All of you, back off! All right, Melba, the moment you've been waiting for.
Oh, my God. This is me? I look gorgeous.
Well, I don't mean to pat myself on the back when I say it's a miracle.
I hate it.
You what?
When we started, you said you were just going to do something with my hair.
That just made all the other problems seem so much more obvious.
I don't want to wear makeup because I sweat. And I don't want to curl my hair because I sweat. And I don't want to wear fake nails because...
Let me guess, you sweat.
No, because how the hell am I supposed to swing a racket with plastic claws?
Hey, I worked my ass off to find a company that would even let you buy their product, much less endorse it.
Well, if the advertisers don't want to be with the real me, then I don't want to be with them.
Look, if you don't want to be with them, then GMG doesn't want to be with you. Melba, you're officially off our roster.
What?
You gone, girl.
Fine by me. I never was happy at GMG, but I thought you were different. Guess I was fooled by the bra.
Where do you think you're going with my Olay products?
Home to transform myself and call my agent. With this quench lotion, I could cross over to hand modeling. And if that doesn't pan out, well, soft hands are always a plus in my neighborhood.
So now, I have to tell Gus I don't have an endorsement deal. And I'm telling you, Melba never looked so good in her whole life. I waxed that thankless girl's knuckle hair.
Well, I think it's great you supported someone. Unlike someone else I know.
Why are you directing that at me?
Because of the way you've been treating Spencer.
Yeah, Mona, why are you so against him being happy? It's not like you're gonna snuggle up with him.
Yeah, the poor boy's just trying to find somebody to spend time with other than his gay cat, Smokey.
I know. I've been feeling guilty about it for days, but what am I supposed to do? All right, you don't have to be so pushy. That's her. Hey, Naomi. Mona. Good to know this isn't going to be awkward. Listen, Naomi, I may not like you, but Spencer does. So because of that, I need to be a more supportive friend.
Is there a point to this conversation?
Yeah, there is. You walked out on him the other night without telling him why. You haven't returned his calls. He has no idea what's going on. I think you owe him an explanation.
It's not really a business. You should stay out of it.
If things start to get real ugly, I say we hustle out to the car and keep it running, set it off style.
I can't believe you're sitting here having a drink like none of this matters. And just so you know, you're confirming everything that I've thought about you.
Must feel good to be right about everything and everybody.
No, not when my best friend has had his heart broken. At least that bothers one of us.
As usual, you don't know what you're talking about.
I do know that Spencer is a great guy who's been nothing but good to you. And I couldn't live with myself if I cut someone off like that. But I guess you can. That went well.
So, Dee Dee, notice you didn't present the Melba endorsement deal at the staff meeting. Let me guess. Didn't happen.
How did you know?
I know everything. For instance, Brett's assistant called in sick, and she's really in Santa Barbara. I hope she's enjoying her little vacation, because it's permanent.
Gus, I swear, I was this close to getting Melba a deal. You should have seen the makeover I gave her.
And she was having none of it.
Damn, you really do know everything.
Melba's unique. And by unique, I mean, I'm not entirely sure she's not a man.
Well, you don't have to worry about her anymore. I cut her loose.
Good work. Look, Dee Dee, I admire your initiative, your tenacity, your desire to make GMG money. Especially your desire to make GMG money, because that other stuff I could care less about.
Thanks for having me over. Really wanted to explain why I ran out the other night.
I bet I scared you off with the big spa thing. I knew I should have bought you the whole bucket of Rosette to 7-Eleven.
Spencer, don't do that for me. Don't do that for anyone. Listen, the reason I've been so distant, didn't think this would be so hard.
Hey, you trust me?
I've only ever had sex with one person.
Damn! I mean, it's so hard to believe because you're so... Damn.
That was when I was 19.
Don't let one bad experience turn you off. When I was 19, I didn't know what I was doing. Or when I was 20. Or 21. Then there was 22. Not a good year. But I think I got it right around 24.
My heart out here.
You can take it slow.
Spencer, my first boyfriend and I, we didn't use condoms, and I contracted HIV.
Damn. I can't believe that, cause... Damn.
Yeah, when I tell people, I get all kinds of reactions. That's why I haven't had many serious relationships. It's just easier not to let people get too close. I'm just gonna go.
Now, it doesn't matter.
Does it?
Nah. I mean, we may have to do some things differently if we decide to do some things someday. But you're still the same girl I want to get to know better. Let's start here.
That was nice.
Sometimes you have to support a friend, even if you don't believe in what they're doing. I guess that's what makes friendship so hard. Unlike family, we choose our friends. And as a good friend, we have to learn to deal with the other people they choose to bring into the relationship. I guess it's more like family than I thought.
You guys are gonna love this seafood gumbo. Patient of mine is a chef. He's been going through a bad divorce, but in between sobs, I made him write down all the ingredients.
Smells delicious. Maybe I can impress Camille with it. Can I have the recipe?
Not without a court order. This is a pot full of doctor-patient privilege.
Well, when do we get to taste this chef-tacular meal, Motwood?
Yeah, I'm ready to get my grub on.
Hey, I am not over here popping out hungry man dinners.
What's a hungry man dinner?
Oh, it's something you have on Christmas when your dad's with his other family.
Walked right into that one.
Through this journey of discovery, finding you, I'm finding me. Finding you, I'm finding me. Now that I have someone special who brings out the joy inside of me. That's the way I feel it should be. You and me.
This game's a lot more fun now that Dee Dee's gone.
Yeah, who's she kidding with her made-up words like quagmire paroxysm?
So, Spencer, sounds like you and Camille are serious. She got any man friends for Mona?
We're working on it. We don't want Mona to be alone for the rest of her life either.
Hello, Mona has ears and feelings.
And ovaries that aren't getting any younger.
Good evening. I'm Ron Brown. I'm here to offer a brighter future for San Francisco.
We don't want one.
Allow me to begin again. I'm running for County Board of Supervisors, and I'd like your vote. And yours. Oh, and yours.
Clean up the town with Ron Brown. You're a Democrat. And cute. Come on in and tell me more.
My mission is to gain...
Good. So are you single? Oh, God, she's doing it again. Do you have any children? Are you making any kind of payments to women on a monthly basis?
I'm not a husband or a father, and the only woman I have financial ties to is my mother. I manage her portfolio. You need to know all this before I get your vote?
No, I need to know all this before you date my daughter. Then you get my vote.
Man, am I glad I found Camille. I do not miss feeling alone and desperate.
Let me remind you what it feels like.
Mona, get in here and meet Ron Brown. He's a politician who's free Friday night.
Ron Brown? I got your pothole in the mail, man. It works good. Hey, you got my vote. And if you run for re-election, I can use a can opener.
I was thinking fanny packs, but I'll talk to my people.
Here's a single voter who also happens to be free on Friday.
Hi, Mona.
I have to apologize for my mom.
Why don't you apologize over dinner on Friday?
I don't think she's gonna let up till we go out. Say, Friday?
I have to check my cat.
I checked. You're free. You just got yourself 3 votes. If my cats could vote, you'd have 7.
Look at these adorable booties. I got 6 in every color.
That's a lot of booties.
2 for the baby, 4 for Coco. I don't want my precious to feel left out when the baby comes. Yeah.
Hey, Dee I got a date. Now, does this skirt say conservative working girl or just working girl? Hello, did you hear me?
Oh, I'm sorry, dear. I couldn't get past the I got a date part.
My mom fixed me up, but I do have a date.
Hey, my mom fixed me up too. With this guy I haven't seen since I was a kid. We were in Jack and Jill together.
It's a club for African-American children of a certain social standing, and by certain, I mean rich.
My mom calls it daycare for the hoity-toity negroidy.
Anyway, all us Jills had a crush on this guy. I never got up the courage to say hi.
Well, my guy has a vision for a brighter San Francisco, and he gave me a button with his picture on it.
Oh my God, that's my guy, Ron Brown.
My guy is your guy?
We can't both date the same guy.
I don't even like sharing a salad with you.
Isn't this an interesting coincidence? But it'd be foolish to walk away from such an eligible and handsome man.
I don't know, Mom.
You're not the first sister to face this dilemma. The time, 1978. The place, the disco hut. Vivi and I both had our eye on Wayne. He was the Travolta of Tucson. Between the two of us, we boogie, oogie, oogie that boy right in the traction.
Mom, the point, please.
The point is, dating the same man didn't jeopardize our relationship. My stealing a man from Vivian did. But that was years later. Her fault. And not relevant to this parable, what is important is that Ron is a wonderful man, and there's no harm in playing it out.
It just feels kind of icky.
Yeah, like white trash, but black.
All I'm saying is you should keep an open mind. I mean, odds are, if he likes Dee Dee, he won't like you. And if he likes your sister, well, we really don't need to go down that road now, do we?
Mona, where have you been? Ron Brown just called. He wants to know if we're still on for the night.
Really? He called?
Well, I called him, but he still wants to know if we're on. Well, he knows we're on because I told him. The point is, Ron Brown was on the phone.
Ma, I can't believe you called him.
Yeah, Mona and I aren't really comfortable seeing the same guy.
Well, clearly you ladies don't read USA Today. Here's what it said in a nutshell. There ain't no more men. Opportunities like this don't come around every day.
Well, Dee Dee, if both our moms feel this way, maybe we are missing something.
And it'd be nice to get reacquainted with Ron.
Then we all agree. You know, I've always regretted the time I let a good man go.
Oh, not another story about Dad.
I said a good man. I could have been Mrs. Lou Rawls. There I was, answering phones at the United Negro College Fund telethon. He winked at me, and you know what I did? I'll tell you what I didn't do. Lou Rawls.
Ron's gonna be here any minute, and look at me. My hair's frizzy, my makeup's uneven, and how did this dress fit so small? He's never gonna like me.
Will you stop that loser talk? I did not raise a loser. I raised a beautiful girl who's got everything that Dee Dee has. Minus that freak show she calls mother.
Yeah, glad I don't have one of those.
That's right. So get off the ropes. You have the first date advantage. I want you to get out there and knock that Dee Dee right out of the ring. And remember, he's a politician, so don't mention you smoke pot.
I don't smoke pot.
What about that night you came home soaking wet, ate 2 whole jars of Jif, and then couldn't stop talking about the delicious tap water?
I was pushed in a pool. I hadn't eaten all day, and I was 16 with a lazy eye. I just wanted to fit in.
Okay, let's focus. Now, Ron went to Yale, so no George Bush jokes. He was on the debate team, so don't give him any lip. And he played 4 varsity sports, so remember, hockey is the one with ice.
You got all that from his pamphlet?
Honey, I've got a computer, a single daughter, and time on my hands. I Googled the hell out of him.
You did research for me? I'm touched.
Don't be. I did it so we could beat those Diddy Diddies. Okay, baby. Showtime.
Ma, what are you still doing here?
I will ask the questions. You've got some explaining to do, young lady. When I tell you to come home at 12, I mean 12, not 10:30. So how'd you mess it up?
Actually, we had a nice time. And yes, I got a good night kiss, and he wants to see me again.
Yes! We're ahead. That's practically 2 days before Dee Dee even has one.
Mom, we don't know what's going to happen. I mean, after he goes out with Dee Dee tomorrow, he may end up liking her.
Then don't give her any tips.
Well, don't worry. We agreed we wouldn't talk until after we both had our dates.
Well, I didn't agree to nothing. Do you think it's too late for me to call Big Dee Dee?
I'm sure she's asleep.
Perfect.
I had a great time tonight. You seem so comfortable around all those dignitaries.
Well, I did go to Miss Felicia's finishing school. Then Miss Felicia became Mr. Felicia, and the school closed.
That would explain your firm handshake.
Well, I can do more than shake hands. Oh my God! You scared me to death! What are you doing in my tub?
My tub is being resurfaced. And I must say, the jets on the bottom were worth the extra money.
So tell me, how did our date go?
Champagne and dinner at the top of the mark, and an invitation to cocktails next weekend with the senator.
Excellent. I'm sure that puts us ahead of the competition.
You mean Mona?
Don't get chummy with the enemy. Team Dee Dee is in it to win it. Ooh, that's catchy.
Don't you think you're getting a little carried away?
The only thing that's getting carried away is Phyllis on a specially reinforced stretcher.
Besides,
Local government is just the first stop on Ron Brown's train to the White House. I mean, he's going to need a first lady. Oh, you will set fashion trends for all of America. And when I say you, I mean me. Phyllis, the blouse must be really well made. It just holds up year after year.
Ever notice when some women are pregnant, they look pregnant, but others just look fat? If you look in the mirror, you'll see.
Oh, well, the burden of the fertile. By the way, after I give life, I'll let you have my maternity clothes. You'll love the extra room to jiggle around in.
I would love to stand here and watch you retain water. But I brought Mona something for her next date with Ron.
Dee Dee's got another date with him, too. And if it's anything like the two of us, well, we know how this will end.
I'm not rolling over this time.
Maybe that was a problem last time.
You know, that's the beauty of having children. We get to correct the mistakes of the past. My baby is getting Ron Brown.
She can have what's left after Dee Dee is done.
Bring it on, big girl.
Hi! Just your hair looks good. Okay, so do you like Ron or what?
Yeah, I like him. How about you?
I like him too.
Oh, well, Ron and I have a connection.
Ron and I have a connection and a history.
My mama set me up with him first.
Okay, here we go.
Spencer, what are you doing?
Removing weapons. There's always the innocent bystander who gets cut.
Nobody's getting cut. We are two mature women having a mature discussion.
And I think the only mature thing to do is for both of us to stop seeing him.
Isn't there any other mature thing we could do?
Mona, we took a risk going out with the same man, and I don't care what our moms say. Great guys will come and go, but none of them is worth losing a sister over.
Not true. If The Rock walked through that door, you're dead to me.
Come on, Mona. Goodbye, Ron.
Goodbye, Ron.
Maybe we should go for ice cream more often.
Oh, we will. So, tell me more about the life of a politician.
Well, basically, everything's a compromise. Take ice cream. I hate vanilla, but I eat it because it's non-controversial.
Then I guess you don't want any of my caramel decadence.
Sounds scandalous.
Look over there. A baby, a rich person, and an old woman. I smell votes.
I can't believe y'all with Ron Brown behind Dee Dee's back. Look, I know from experience, you do not want to cheat on a black woman. They will cut the crotch out of all your FUBU.
Spencer, I really like this guy.
But you and Dee Dee threw your buttons down.
Well, I pinned mine back on. See?
Don't get me wrong. I understand the games you confused single people play. Before Camille, I was forced to juggle women and keep all those complicated lies straight, too. One time, I even had to fake a Jamaican accent all through dinner, and that's not so easy to do, man.
You didn't make it to dessert, did you? Look, I'm weak, he's hot, and he's almost finished kissing that big-headed baby, so please take your bad accent and go.
Okay, but when these chickens come home to roost, me don't want to be around the in-house.
No way, this is not happening.
It's not what you think.
Yes, it is. You have on your date shoes. You're on a date.
Listen, I thought dating sisters was a bad idea, but I took a poll in the office and 75% were in favor of it.
Shame on you after we threw down our buttons.
That reminds me, Mona, I need to swing by the Mission District to pass out a few buttons before our date on Friday.
Your date. Ron, would you excuse us for a moment?
Look, I was going to break it off with him, but I don't want to.
Then there is only one thing left to do. Ronald, my sister and I aren't comfortable dating the same man, and since we can't decide, we think you should pick one of us.
We do?
Okay, I pick Mona.
You do? You heard him, he said Mona. That is what you said, right?
Yes, it is. I'm sorry, Dee Dee. I hope there are no hard feelings.
Don't speak. There's nothing more to be said. And you better not be checking out my ass as I walk up the stairs. You know, Mom, this is the first time I've actually been dumped by a guy. I'm not doing this again.
I remember the first time a man was foolish enough to let me go. I was an optimistic beauty, pinned my hopes on a married man who just cast me aside. I then took up with an Italian movie star who didn't mind that I was a prostitute with a heart of... Wait a minute. That wasn't me. That was my character from Sweet Charity. Guess this is a first for the both of us. Damn, that Ron Brown has poor taste in women. And the worst part is, I have yet to face the gloat monster who lives under the stairs.
So for you, this was all about beating Phyllis?
Oh, of course not. Maybe a smidge. Okay, I was totally consumed. Pass me the ice cream.
Look at us. This is so sad. Alone, rejected, pigging out.
Oh my God, we've become Mona and Phyllis.
Then Dee Dee said choose, and he said, Mona, that's me. And I said, you do? And Dee Dee's face kind of crumpled all like this, but I was like, yay, it's us.
Okay, tell it to me again, just from the face crumbles.
So tell me about this cat. I mean, what's he like to do for fun?
Go out with me.
Yeah, he likes to go out with her.
What do you like about him?
He picked me over Dee Dee.
Yeah, he picked her over the Dee Dees.
Cool. So, Mona, what color are his eyes?
They're, I don't know, probably some color that won't offend the voters. Vanilla.
Anyway, what difference does it make? He only has eyes for Mona.
Well, Camille's eyes are brown with 2 flecks of green in the left and 1 in the right. And you know how I know that? It's because I'm really into her. Maybe you need to look a little closer at why you're really into Ron.
And maybe you need to look a little closer at who is providing you with that liquor. Oh! Hello?
Give me what you got. I can take it.
I decided to exercise restraint.
That's very noble of you.
But that's enough exercise for today. So, how does it feel, big girl, the agony of defeat, or should I say, the big feet?
And so it begins.
What is that sweet taste in my mouth? Oh, it's victory. Hey, get on your shoes. I want to learn how to kayak. I'm on the road. Come on, girl, give me both of them. I'm going to build me a catamaran.
Hey.
Hello.
You'll be happy to know I'm not going out with Ron anymore. For real this time.
You didn't have to do that.
That's what my mom said. In fact, she's downstairs making more Ron Brown campaign buttons. She doesn't let go of the dream.
Well, my mother's upset she won't be redecorating the Oval Office. She thinks the big seal on the carpet is just tacky.
Our mothers are a trip.
Yeah. And we can't forget that their relationship is their relationship and not ours. We really got swept up in their competition.
Not me. I just wanted to beat you.
Oh, the ugly side of sisterhood.
Well, what can I say? I liked getting the guy. You know, for a moment, I felt like a Dee Dee.
Being a Mona is great, too. I mean, you get to have a Dee Dee for a sister.
And I'm sorry I dated Ron behind your back. You know, he wasn't even a good kisser. Too conservative with his tongue, too liberal with his hands.
And the life of a campaign girlfriend could get old. I mean, how many fundraising cocktail parties can one go to?
You went to cocktail parties? He had me passing out flyers in Chinatown.
So, I was wondering, not that it matters, but did Ron ever say why he picked you over me? Was it because you're sturdy and can carry more boxes?
No.
Was he a breast man? You like big, oversized breasts, right?
It's killing you, isn't it?
No, not at all.
You know, it does feel good to be a Mona. Big cha-chas and all.